Hello, welcome to Panel Lines. I'm your host, Rose Rosenberg, and with me today is my illustrious co-host.
Hi, I'm Nanny. I like mecha a little bit, a little tiny amount.
Yeah, so we should get started with introductions, I guess. So we started this podcast because I wanted to explore more of the mecha genre, and Annie, being a huge mecha nerd, decided to inflict upon me several things.
Oh no, we're throwing you in the deep end. Yeah, no, if you want to be a freak, there's two ways of going about it. There's let me watch all the classics, and then there's just like we're speed running the method for right now. This essentially we're speedrunning the method, and we both get something out of this. One, you get to become the same type of mentally ill that me and many others are, and I also get to watch new things, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
So, for our first pick, we decided to choose Planet With. Uh, Anna, you want to give us some background on this?
So the reason I chose this, or
Uh, Reason I chose this, and we can divert into the into like the background information on the show.
oh yeah, the reason I picked this is because it's one of those kind of recent, which I'm not too familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I typically stick to the like late '80s to late '90s, some DigiPaint
Mm-hmm.
early 2000s, and I kept seeing this, and I was like, I see it enough. I might as well give it a shot. And I was like, for the first one, might as well go in blind on both ends to go for the double blind.
Yep.
Um, the show itself, all I knew was JC Staff, which not the biggest mecha house that I know of, not really at all. And again, semi-recent-ish and like a big like multimedia push property. So I was like, oh shit, you know what? Let's go
Mm,
for it.
I see.
And
So
and for
yeah.
your big foray, for your first foray into something like this, how did you feel about it? What is your initial thoughts about it?
It was really good. It
It was
was like
damn
I
good.
was like yeah, I was expecting like okay, yeah, we're probably gonna start off on like a 7, just like something that's like watchable, fun, but not really that remarkable overall. But nah, it was like keto. It was actual peak.
Yeah, yeah, it was one of those things that like like very quickly it's just like the direction is tight and you just know immediately what it's going for. It's a I was surprised by it, and the like direction it takes at certain moments is kind of crazy. And
Yeah,
something we
yeah,
should say from the outset is that again, this is all under the assumption that if that the
yeah,
spoilers are just gonna fly free. This is under the assumption that if you've seen the amount of episodes we've seen when you watch the episode, it is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, no, the direction goes crazy. Um, for something, I they throw a lot of for example, like the general premise of like the of Nebula and all of the the animal based psychics and everything.
Yeah.
For how much they throw out there very quickly, you just kind of go like, oh yeah, all right,
Yeah,
got it,
no,
understood.
it does kind of feel like you've been thrown in like episode 20 before
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
and then
even started.
yeah, no, and I appreciate very much just the a very strong element of the characters as well. Kind of just like it's kind of like built into the writing of the characters as well. Just have to very quickly accept this and just go like, all right, I guess that's how it is now. Just keep on moving. I mean, it makes sense for like a tight
Yeah,
12 episodes. You need to get that shit moving, but there at no point did that pacing ever lag.
yeah, yeah. The pacing did manage to be kind of crazy fast at some points. Like things were moving at a breakneck pace in certain parts. But
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's like, oh, Grand Paladin's going down now. I thought this would be like
yeah,
that near the end here. What do you mean there's a
no.
5 year time skip?
Yeah, yeah. 5-year time skip in the last episode was like, oh damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do again the old man. Oh God, what's his name?
Fucking
Uh,
yeah.
Takizo. It's Takizo, I think. Like
Yeah.
drops the line like he just drops her head like, yeah, I'll be dead in like 4 to 5 years.
Yeah. And then you go there and he is. Fucking
Yeah,
choked on.
next episode, 5 years, 5 years have passed. It's like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, then you find out he like choked on a hot dog.
Oh, I think it was Mochi. I think he choked on Mochi.
Cheat, yeah. Fuck,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
I
and
really,
and again, for your first raid into mecha, again, this would be like I guess category. This definitely would be categorized as super robot if you had to. But
yeah, yeah. I, I mean, this
the
isn't my first foray into mecha. Like, I've seen Evangelion and Gurren Lagann and stuff.
sorry, first off of the
Yeah,
beaten path.
yeah. First off of the beaten path, definitely.
Yeah, no one on social media is gonna be pushing Planet With the same way people are saying hop on Ava.
Yeah,
We're talking
yeah.
like third ringer here.
hmm I am a shooter for this show now. Like, this
I
shit.
would be too. It's like okay, yeah. Again, the way it just like also again just constantly changes. And despite like the like change of the status quos of like what villain are we fighting and how are we going about this, it stays like thematically consistent all throughout. It's a very impressively like put together show for all of its
Yeah,
interesting quirks.
yeah. No, it was very interesting and like radically with like the whole like nature of conflict stuff and like they fucking just outright say like yeah the citizens of this evil race are not civilians like it be direct with like its anti-war messaging in a very
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
way.
yeah. And again, like the fact that a lot of it just like a lot of it stems as well from the concept they have of like, well, again, if you just like fully embrace all of your urges, then like you're gonna go into nightmare hell mode of like
Yeah,
exploiting others, but also if you don't at some point like go for what you want, you become a stagnant individual, and that push and pull is also like related in there somewhat, and
yeah, yeah.
again, sometimes you desire lots of beautiful, buxom babes. Sometimes you desire Yuri in a flower field. It just
Yeah.
yeah. It's again, it's just like a very strong core to it.
Yeah,
I at all
definitely.
points, at all points, it shows it never like stops being strong at what it does.
Yeah, yeah. There's just a lot of like great like writing, both in terms of like the story itself and like what it's trying to say, and also the characters. I love the characters in this show.
Oh, the character writing is like again, it's very effective, very punchy.
Yeah.
Um, like just the way they all talk is whack as fuck to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely one of the weaknesses of like it being only 12 episodes is that like everything they say has to be plot relevant.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, again, this is just throwing something like very just like peculiar in there. Oh God, what's her name? That works for the like assistant to the dog general. What
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that
the
that
glasses
girl.
lady, right?
Yeah.
I like there's little
Yeah,
bits in there,
MILF
right? Where it's
Mutsumi.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
MILF
yeah.
Mutsumi is what I was calling her.
Like the little bit of her pretending to be like part of the like as a student. I
Yeah,
like the little part where it's like, yes, this is plot relevant. She's doing it so, she could get closer to Soya and, enact the plan or whatever.
yeah.
But like the fact that like they try and emphasize like for this plan she chose to be a student rather than a teacher to show something about why like her very her peculiarities is like, oh, okay. All right. Like
Yeah.
right. They just like yeah, they use those little like bits of yeah, they really try to like integrate the like stuff that is plot relevant to like we have to make these characters really stand out with every little bit we get here.
Yeah, yeah, very much. But yeah, my favorites were to no surprise if you know me, the Yuri duo, and
Yeah,
also fucking Nozomi, the like
Nozomi.
main
Nozomi is so
Nozomi.
good.
Yeah, yeah, she's so good. I remember just because of that one joke in episode 1 of like him getting Megami. I had her in my notes as Megami-san for the entire time.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Speaking of episode one, uh, like as we said earlier, like they just throw you in there.
They throw you in the deep end, yeah.
They're just like, yeah, like again, the fact that like again because of the like amnesia plot setup, Soya just kind of like accepts this like what he's in, and he just kind of has to deal with it. He's just like, yeah, amnesia. Same thing with Nozomi. Nozomi's like, oh, amnesia, cool, that's something to solve. Awesome, let's get it going. There's
Yeah.
no like, there's nothing too long dwelling on it. It's a oh yeah, no, it's a very it's just a very strong like way to go.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, yeah. Also, episode one is the first time you see again. Like it's something that like is throughout the whole show as well that I also quite like. In terms of like just
Yeah.
like writing wise, right? Well,
Yeah.
not the whole show, but up until like the halfway point, is that like they'll like the way they deliver little details, right? That I think about is like the one like episodes 1 through 5, as they like drop little bits of like, oh no, the city was evacuated. Oh, no one was there. Oh, no one was hurt, right?
Yeah.
And the show goes fucking bending over backwards to go, nobody died during this until
Yeah.
episode 6, where they for real just he dies.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just like it's just like a fucking crushing come to reality moment in such a
Yeah,
good way.
yeah, again, it really works because the whole show previously was going over backwards to be like silly, and the like stakes of it were kind of like disconnected in a way,
Yeah.
right? Where it's like, oh, terrible, awful thing that we don't know too much about. Well, until that episode, right? Happened in the past,
Yeah.
whatever, and then again, just consistently bending over backwards to go like, ah, no one's gonna die during this, just to see, one like again, as you said, the pacing of the show. Grand Paladin's going down now, halfway point. We're going uh
Yeah.
into oh, he just turned into like dust and died on screen. He just like died and turned into nothingness on screen. There's
Yeah.
no denying
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mm. Yeah. Speaking of big fights, how did you enjoy the fight stuff? The like actual like fighting in it.
The fights were really well animated.
Yeah.
Really good use of CG.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The CG was consistently solid. I wouldn't consider it like oh amazing whatever, but like no, it's like like the way the camera follows it is like really really good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super solid.
It knows what to do with what it's using.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it does like the oldest trick in the book of like things from another world do in different animation like medium.
Yeah.
But like, it works. It works.
It
It really
works.
does.
It's tried and true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also with the fights, the sound effects. I've
Yes.
never really taken note out of sound effects all that often, but in this case, the like sound effects are like of note.
Yeah, the sound design is like really good in such a like brutal way. It's
It's
like
it's punchy and bassy.
yeah, no, it feels like your fucking eardrums are getting blown out at certain points.
It feels like like the like um what is it? They're like literally. It sounds like they're like literally shattering glass when you hear like stuff crack and stuff. It's like very again. It's also mixed, just very high.
Yeah, yeah,
It's really good. It again. Those
yeah,
sound effects I have no.
yeah,
Um,
and yeah, and I really like also how like the sound effects are really loud and obtrusive because of course they're big ass robots, but it never like it always feels like intentional. There's never like moments where like characters are drowned out by the sound or by the BGM or anything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the BTM is like again for the most part just like in the background very well, but like those sound effects just like come to the front and they
Yeah,
like it fits in perfectly. It's damn good.
it's damn
Um,
good. Yeah,
uh, yeah. Another thing with like the mecha designs, the animal theme is also solid. I will say.
yeah, yeah. I do
Um,
really like the mecha design.
I wish I liked the power up form more than the base form.
Yeah, yeah. The power up form is like kind of gaudy.
Yeah. I definitely like the doping cat more than I like the dog one for like a
Yeah,
lot. Um, the
yeah,
samurai look is good, but I just do think like the basic one, like the scarf, like the base form with like the scarf, is
yeah.
just
The
like much
scarf,
more
the
solid.
scarf is kind of unmatched.
It's just a good piece of secondary animation.
Yeah,
You can't go wrong with a scarf. Secondary animation goes crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, there's yeah. And look, listen, I forget the mechanical designers, but I don't think they've actually again for the mechanical designers, the only one that I'm familiar with is the one you haven't seen it yet, but did some of the mechanical design on Die Buster,
I see.
which it makes sense, right? That's also another super
Yeah,
robot. The way the eyes are drawn is very similar to that.
I
But
see.
yeah, again, it's such a solid look again.
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
oh yeah, and as you were saying earlier, sorry, I interrupted you. The Yuri duo.
The Yuri duo, fucking great.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I did just love. I you can literally see in my notes where I'm like one, I'm taking like pretty basic notes, and then episode two, Yuri fucking like those girls start acting gay, and I'm just like immediately locked in, taking like diligent notes on this shit.
My note for episode 2 simply says Yuri. My note for episode 3 is Yuri with 3 exclamation points.
Awesome.
Yeah, why is your greatest desire involve another woman? Stop.
Literally, literally, it's so like they literally did the fucking like Madoka flower scene.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like there's they're definitely injecting some plausible deniability into this, but huh.
Yeah,
Hmm. Interesting.
yeah, no, it's very good. Also, I was here for the het slop too. Like,
Yeah, no, I know it's good. It's good in this one. Yes.
yeah, yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
It is, yeah, yeah.
The, the,
Generally, oh,
oh no,
yeah,
as
no.
you were.
Uh, just like yeah, generally, just really solid like romance, basically.
Yeah. At no point was I like, fuck. This yeah, I guess we have to go through the
Yeah.
romance corridor to get back to what I actually here for. It was all very enjoyable. It was all very put together in a way that like again, just like it also moved the plot along as well. Again, they just move it. They just keep going. They do not stop.
Yeah.
Gotta get that gotta get that next plot point. Gotta get that meat. You're never getting it, kid. Sorry.
Yep.
The
Yep.
meat stick, the meat stick, the oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking yeah. The meat bit is so fucking funny.
I thought it would resolve.
I think leaving it unresolved is funnier.
Yeah, no, I thought like I legitimately thought at the end we were gonna get like a just like at the end we're just gonna get like him grabbing like a single like piece of meat and going like, oh, it's finally over, right?
Yeah.
No,
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 no, he just becomes a vegetarian because because his family is, so oh well.
it's easier that way. It's easier that way.
Simply easier, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I very much do in fact quite like that ending.
That ending is really good. I just it just felt like yeah, no, perfect like bow on like perfect like wrapping up. Just really good ending.
Yeah, yeah. The again, just that little moment of like the planet is not dead. It's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah. Again, it's just like a solid like again feel good of like it's we're gonna encounter this a lot. It's the classic just hope is always there type message. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Yeah,
feels good.
it hits. It hits.
It really does. It really does.
I think what helps a lot is that, like, the show is just genuinely thematically coherent throughout the whole, like, run, like, so it does feel satisfying even though it's something that's been played out a million times.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, like we all know that it's going that direction. At no
Yeah.
point is it not going that direction.
Yeah.
Uh, but like at the end, you're like, it's fine that it goes that direction. Actually,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
it's just yeah. And also, again, again spending like 2 episodes like on like the entire post time skip on the
Yeah.
whole dragon plot kind of makes it
Yeah.
like, damn, they worked for that. They worked for it.
Yeah, no, it feels satisfying.
It is just satisfying. It is very satisfying.
Yeah.
I absolutely adored also um like them having their classic all the warriors like moment at the end. And that's
Yeah.
another thing I'm personally weak for, and many other are, is
Yeah, no,
all the warriors.
it's
Yeah,
always Kino. It's always great. When
everybody's here
everyone is here. Like,
except
I
for
even
those 2 guys who died.
yeah, yeah. Except for the guys who died, but
Yeah,
don't worry.
yeah. One turned into dust on screen, and the other died eating mochi.
Really good.
Yeah. Also, I do like how the old man Takezo was like it was like, "Oh yeah, nah, he's my son." And he's like, "I lied to you. Don't worry about it." You're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
all right, got it, understood." I'm a bit confused, and then by the end of the episode, you're like, "Oh, okay, no, that's actually his kid. Okay, got it."
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he just had to fully accept he just had to accept his son dying right there and then. Like, oh,
Yeah.
it also is fascinating how also for him as well. He just wanted buxom, beautiful babes.
Oh yeah, fucking that does just remind me fucking Nezuya, that the fucking like pretty boy. One of the funniest characters in the show, is he?
Yes. Yeah, he already graduated. He's just hanging out.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, seeing him just like chat up alien woman in like episode 11 was so good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he saw the opportunity. He's like, all right, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, new
I
species,
mean,
new him.
yeah. Like he knew what he was about. He knew damn well what he was about.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I the I wish I wrote down what the occult what the occult types are. But
Uh, t- t-
I think it was like alien creature. There's like I
uh,
forget conspiracy.
It's Yuma was the
The
big one.
no, no, I'm talking about they're saying,
Uh,
what type of, what type of cult member are you? Like
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I should have wrote those down, right?
Definitely should have.
Where it's like, yeah, because definitely I'm a creature person. I'm not an alien
Yeah.
or like a mystery person. I'm definitely a creature.
I am 1,000,000% a mystery person.
Okay, all right, got it.
Yeah.
I like me a good creature, and I'm thinking like I too would look at the creature books. I the idea of an occult club is deeply appealing.
An occult club would go hard. I wish I had an occult club in high school. I would have been
Did
there
they
fucking yeah, all the
did
time.
they make
Cause
Oh, no,
yeah.
no, no, I was gonna ask, did they make occult clubs for adults?
Damn, I wouldn't know,
I
really,
think those are called conspiracy theorist message boards.
yeah, I think so. I think what you are thinking of is X.
Um, I think I'll, hop on X? Hop on no. Oh god, no, no, no.
No.
Yeah,
X the
yeah,
board, no X the cursed social media website, though X the cursed social media about it. X the everything website. We all know it. We
yeah.
all
You see, on X, you're able to see bad anime takes, but not on X.
yeah, yeah. You understand.
Yes.
But yeah, no, like I was fucking like doing rituals and shit in high school. Like I would have 1,000,000% cult club.
Yeah, and then lol, actually alien, sorry.
Yeah.
I would be yeah, I think if I was a mystery person, then aliens were the ones to win out. I think I would not be the most happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Speaking of
no,
which,
that'd be like, yeah,
the
that's
alien
bullshit.
oh, yeah, the aliens again, the Kigurubians.
Higurumians rename.
Yes, yes, well, at least that's the is it like Kigurumijin in Japanese, maybe like,
Uh, no, I think they do just straight up say
I forgot to look
Kigurumian.
yeah, I do think they do, yeah.
Yeah. Which was really
Yeah.
funny to me when I fucking heard the
I
nations.
I mean, it just means mascotted character. It just
Yeah,
means
yeah,
mascot character.
yeah.
Which I mean, like i- in like the context of real life, they're absolutely like mascot characters.
A 1,000,000%.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
speaking of the mascot characters, man, man, the fucking like whole deal, especially with the cat guy,
oh,
Sensei,
Sensei. Yeah, Sensei.
the goat.
Yes, yes. I also love very much that they can talk regular. They can actually speak, like directly speak. They just choose to be that way
Yeah,
in terms
yeah,
of like their meows, right?
yeah. It's really good.
Yeah, it's such a solid bit, right? I think it's like I forget which episode. Is it episode 6 or 7, right?
I think
1, 5, 6, or 7, where the dog general is just like, I'm done talking that way. I'm just gonna speak directly. It's like the
yeah,
whole time
yeah,
they all gonna done that. They just choose to be like vague and like the mysterious with their like bullshit of like meowing and like barking. It's a good
yeah.
bit. It's a good
It's a
bit.
good bit, yeah. Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
show's funny.
Yeah, it is very funny.
My favorite bit in it was definitely just like, how many meters is 8,000 meters on 100?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's oh, oh. Yeah, again, the whole family dynamic is also very sweet,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I do love how like again how just like fair in general it just it's just a very I know the words actually it's sweet, it's a sweet little thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Absolutely.
there's an absolute again just with Ginkgo as well, just like a perfect
Yeah.
trifecta
Yeah.
of personality there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also love Ginkgo's permanent, like, colon 3 mouth
It's
at
really
all
good.
given situations.
Catgirl Maid is kind of a character targeted directly at me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
I also love it's very important that she also pilots Sensei. It's
yeah. Yeah, it's really good.
yeah, it's so cool. Another thing is, I also love how, again, she was also in episode yeah, the episode 11 when you first see the time skip, I also love, like this was, like, the first thing I noticed is the long hair version,
Yeah.
right? When it showed the whole cast of the OP, I was like, "Wait a second, that's a different wait, they're all different. Hold on."
Yeah, yeah. And it's really like the older designs too. It's
Oh,
just
yeah, they're
neat.
really good.
Yeah.
The short-haired Nozomi,
Short-haired Nozomi was so good.
we will be there, we will be there.
We will be
Yeah,
there, yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
no, both I think, I think both of this, like, this show had characters targeted at both of us.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. To be fair, it does, like, swing a pretty wide net
Yeah.
in terms of, like, the characters. Again, this again, they throw a lot at you in terms of characters as well.
Yeah.
Because like, especially just, like, with Grand Paladin, like, it's go time in terms of, like,
Yeah, let's just
learn
give, like, our fucking, like, Katazuki no Miko, just, like, here's this fuck-ass group of people.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun it is again, a very loud group of people.
Yeah, I wasn't too big on Yosuke and Benika, but those two were, like, the only ones I didn't really care about.
Yeah, yeah, Yosuke, I was also like, "Yeah, I guess he's fine." Didn't really, I really didn't like, hit with him on. Betika, I liked quite a bit more.
I see.
Yes, her whole deal in terms of, like, writing, I'm like, it feels more in service of getting the plot along,
Yeah,
um, than anything. And I mean, like, I guess the flashback is nice in terms of, like, the character backstory.
yeah.
Um, but, oh,
Yeah, no,
yeah, again, of them, I feel like they warmed the heart the least.
yeah, yeah.
Especially Yosuke. I was like, "Yeah, you're
Yeah,
kinda."
Yosuke is just like, yeah, this is a guy who exists.
Yeah, he's the guy he's, like, the worst type of coworker you have.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I also love, when they're, like when they finally join the Side of the Ceiling faction, they
yeah.
get, like, these, like, dumb futuristic glasses that are never worn ever again.
It's really good. It's just a really good bit.
It's solid. It's
Yeah,
solid.
yeah, no,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
It's you have any more thoughts?
Not really. I think I'm burned out of thoughts for this show.
Well, it
Just
was a
closing out. Yeah, just
yeah,
closing out. Yeah, this show was really fucking good.
yeah,
And I'm excited to watch what's next. Or
yes. For
yeah,
I guess what is next is episodes 1 through 13 of Cross Age.
which is gonna be a time. You have described this as like what, throwing a grenade at me.
Yeah, 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 no, no, no.
Oh boy.
There's people who will fight to the death for Cross Age, but also Cross Age is like Cross Age also falls on like the if you were to see like a listicle, it'd be like one of the worst mecha anime ever made? Question mark. And of a listicle of 20, it'll hit like 18 or 17.
I see.
You'll understand why.
I see. One of those real mixed bag types, huh?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
we'll see you next time.
Yep.
You'll have a good one with episodes 1 through 13 of Crossing.
See ya. If you liked the show, please feel free to share us with your friends via YouTube or Spotify. Also, follow us on Blue Sky at panellines.bluesky.social. Have a great day!